Hello and welcome to the Shoutouts number 25. It has been a very, very weird... Well, I looked at the vlog channel and it looks like it's been a month since I put up a shoutout video or even just talking to you video, and it's a long story as to why that is. Suffice it to say that it involves all of my belongings having been stolen. Was it stolen or was it a misunderstanding? Well, either way, it involved cops and lawyers and showing up with police in tow to a house, and it was a shit show. I've now got all of my belongings back, finally starting to settle into the new place. You can see I've got comics pages on the wall. These had to go on the wall. I had to get this studio space into shipshape because I had the TrendHunter.com people coming to make a video about me for their Disruptors series, and they interviewed me right here in my own home studio. And so now it looks swanky and we're back in action here talking to you. I got something new to show you. That is, boom! I made a brand new Christmas comic book. Can you see the title there? This Christmas comic book is 24 pages, all done in my style where I make it up as I go along. With no writing, no scripting. I don't even use pencil to do the drawings. It's all just like putting pen right to the page. And so I made just a very small run. This is just a little photocopied mini comic that I made just for VIPs and fans. It's a glorified Christmas card, really. But here's the thing. A lot of people watch my videos on my main channel, but a lot of that has to do with the fact that there's Batman and Spider-Man over there. The people who come over and watch me talking here on my vlog channel, you guys are like the real hardcore supporters and my real fans, my real family. And so that's why I'll say, how many of these have I got? Just a couple dozen left. So tell you what, I'll say 5 people. The first 5 people to comment on this video, I'll send you a copy of this Christmas comic book that is not available for sale anywhere. You cannot buy this. This is not for sale. This is just to be given out personally to VIPs, family, friends, media contacts, stuff like this. But you guys are the real deal supporters, and so you might get a kick out of it. So the first 5 people to comment on this video will receive a copy of my Christmas comic book. And when you put this comic book in the pile with this DVD and this Captain America vs. Thor comic book, we got a pretty nice little array of collectibles available right now. I've got a whole box of older stuff you've never even seen before. A lot of you people don't even know the kind of stuff that I've done as far as like comics and whatnot. Maybe I'll do a video where I like show you all the comics I used to do. Maybe you don't know this, but my whole kind of career in entertainment started with me like making comic books that I would go photocopy by hand on a self-serve photocopier and then go up to people in the street being all like, hey, you want to buy a comic book? And that's like how my career in entertainment started. I'll show you all of those old ones another time. But for right now, you got the DVD and Captain America vs. Thor. And so on this Captain America vs. Thor note, you see these comics pages on the wall behind me? This is a Batman Superman comic book that's a parody in the same flavor as this Captain America vs. Thor comic book. So I can't wait until we've got that one to go with this one, and I'm selling it at conventions next year. That is going to be so fun. Now let's get down to business, shall we? The whole reason why we're here together is because I got shout-outs to give. So the first one is for anyone who came to my Christmas special. This past weekend, I was at a store here in Toronto called the Comic Book Lounge, and I had all of my art on display, and I was doing custom sketches for people, and there was even a live performance, the Christmas Flows trilogy, right? Christmas comes but once a year, so I'm gonna come on through and make it quite clear that Christmas is fun for a man and a girl, and it's Christmas time all around the world. I got all that kind of stuff. Do a little performance. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much to everybody who came and showed their support and bought some art from me there. Next shout out is for TDKR Bain. I'm a little slow on it here, but he needs a shout out because this guy comments on absolutely everything I post on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, you name it. He comments on everything. And it was his birthday recently, so it's a little bit belated, but happy birthday for TDKR Bain. Next shout out here goes for Emery Paul Galcine. He gets the shout out for all the comments. This guy, he's not quite TDKR Bain, but this guy, I see his name come up in the comments on my YouTube like all the time. So for you, my man, big shout out. Thank you so much. Next, we got one here for Rebel Maddox Rowe, this guy's the real deal as well. This guy comments on all kinds of stuff. I see his name come up all the time. He's real deal. Bobby McGee, he asked for some career advice. He commented on my Conquer Your Fear video that I posted, and he was asking about like advice for youngsters. Now, I got talking about this subject when the TrendHunter.com people were here, and I was saying to them that this is one of my favorite things to talk about, because what it all comes down to is that I've always believed this, and it's always been true for me, is that the solution to all your problems lies in being prolific and just turning the crank, cranking out work, finishing something, getting it out there, putting it up for public consumption, and getting down to the next thing as quickly as possible. So you have to practice the art of non-attachment, right? Don't get slowed down by worrying about if it's actually good or if anybody's going to give a shit. You just get as much stuff out of there. I'm a walking, talking, living proof of that. Because you look at my YouTube channel, right? The one that's got the viral hits on it. There's no way you could have predicted or planned that the one of a guy in a Batman costume walking around shouting at people was going to be the one that was going to take off and be the overnight success that it was. So it just goes to show you that you have to be prolific, because you never know what's going to be that one thing that's going to take off and go big for you. And so the important thing is to just get as much stuff as you can out there, because then any one of those things could be that one that takes off and goes big for you. You know what I mean? So you don't worry too much about each one thing being perfect. You just get it out there and get it out there and get it out there, because then what happens is, like, instead of, you know, slaving over one thing and then it being, you know, it not being what you wanted it to be, you know, because you built it up so big in your head, instead you just don't think about it, you just go, and next thing you know, you've got a whole body of work that you've created. So it's like a year later, 2 years later, and you're going, oh wow, because then you'll see the trajectory and you'll see yourself having gotten better. So that's a little bit of career advice for Bobby McGee. Oh crap. Hold on a second here. And then, I guess that's it for the shout-outs today. Bobby McGee and everybody else who got the shout-outs. That's a little something for you. So listen, I'm very sorry, everybody, that there was no shout-out video for a little while. I said at the beginning of the video kind of, you know, some of the things that were going on, which is why. I've got all my stuff back. Some of it's not in the best shape. My microphone, you don't see me hold my microphone today because my microphone's busted. My tripod, the top's busted off of it. And my camera, I just got it working again because the cord for the battery was lost. So I got the camera working again now. Question for the week for you this week is going to be, I had an idea. What would you think if a video went up on this vlog channel Monday, Wednesday, Friday? I had it in mind that like Monday would be the shout outs, Wednesday would be like vlogs where I've taken the camera out, you know, whatever I've done, the stuff that I've got up to, and then just, you know, kind of a recap of what I did that week. And then Friday would be like me talking about, you know, what's going on in the culture, or reviewing something or something like that. What do you think about that? Is that a good idea? Does that sound fun? Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget the first 5 people to comment, and maybe more. I just said 5 to keep it manageable for myself right now, and because I don't know how long these are going to last, because I only made a few, but definitely a minimum, the first 5 people who comment on this video are going to get the Christmas comic book that is not available anywhere. Oh, I just got distracted reading my own book. Thanks for watching, everybody. It always means a lot when I get your comments, especially on these vlog videos on the vlog channel here, because, you know, if you're coming to watch them over here, that means that you've taken a real hardcore interest in not just, you know, the videos that have got the characters that you already like, but, you know, the vision behind them and stuff. So you come on over here and you're checking this out. Thank you very much. It's great to have you with us, and it's always a lot of fun for me to put stuff up for you. So there you go. Check out my main channel. Check out my Facebook. I love hearing from you on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter and all that kind of stuff, and we'll see you back here next week. Bye.